I'm Nixie, and today we're going to start with a little story time about why I am not opening Weird Barbie in this video. So last year, during the height of the Barbie the Movie mania, Mattel Creations released a made-to-order Weird Barbie. Being swept up in all the hype, of course I ordered her. Although being made to order, she wasn't due for dispatch until the end of May this year. So May came and went, and my order status remained unfulfilled. So I emailed customer services, and they got back to me and said, sorry, it has actually been dispatched, here's your tracking number. I looked, and it had been dispatched before the end of May, but that was it. Just it being shipped, no further tracking. I email back and say, hey, there's no actual updates, it's only saying dispatched, is there an issue? And they come back to me saying, oh, it can take like 4 to 6 weeks, don't worry, it's on its way. So fast forward to nearly 5 weeks, and still no further tracking updates. I email again. They reply, say sometimes the tracking doesn't update, it can take up to 6 weeks, please be patient. So we hit 6 weeks, and I email say, look, I haven't received it, there's no tracking updates, can I either get a replacement doll or a refund? Now I know I'm not getting a replacement doll, I've seen people posting in forums saying they do not send out replacement dolls. So I get a reply and, yep, we'll do your refund, and that was really quick, really efficient, I got the refund. But no Weird Barbie for me. Now, I'm not that disappointed, like, she would have been nice to have, but I can live. What I will be distraught about is my other made-to-order doll from the Barbie movie. I pre-ordered the Ken doll in the Knuff hoodie, and if that doesn't come, oh, I'm going to be sad. Now, I've never had a problem before when I've ordered from Mattel Creations. I have always got the dolls shipped. So this is the first time, and like I said, they refunded me really quickly. When I emailed customer services, it took sort of 1 to 2 business days to get back to me, which for a company that probably gets a lot of emails, I was fine with that. So service-wise, like, I've not had an issue there, just apart from not receiving my doll. But now it just makes me worry, like, with the made-to-order dolls, am I not going to get it? Like, I really want that Ken. And I know they're not going to ship me another one if the shipping fails the first time round. So I'm just a little bit worried for the end of the year when that one's going to be released. But let's not dwell on potential sadness, because let's think of the positivity. We will manifest that, yes, that Ken, it will be coming. And instead, let's move on to something else I was always planning to open in my Weird Barbie video, which was this baby. My boyfriend, he got me this for my birthday, which very excited by, and I thought, oh, okay, it's not going to be that long until I hopefully get my Weird Barbie, I'll open them in the same video. But it's been a little bit longer than I was anticipating, because I obviously had to wait for that 6 weeks for them to finally acknowledge that my parcel was lost. But I finally get to open this lovely car. Now, I really did want this car, but it wasn't the cheapest, which, why, you know, if you're getting it as a present, it's all good. Now, this car is awesome because it's got real working doors. So Barbie can just slip right in. Now the steering wheel, it turns and moves the wheels. There is space for 4 dolls inside this. The boot, it does open as well, so we've got a good bit of storage there. And we've got these really nice Barbie license plates. I really quite like that the lights are in sort of orange plastic. That's quite a cool looking feature. All the dials on the inside are pink. You do have other little details here, like, so I'm guessing would be the window, sort of does wind. Here we've got the car from the front. Overall, I just think this is such a cool car, and I did really badly want it. It was just the cost that was kind of stopping me. But as we don't have Weird Barbie to put in this car to try it out for scale, let's instead open Barbie herself. Now, do excuse this box, sometimes Amazon will do things cheaper if the doll's fine inside, but the box is tatty in. If we're opening it anyway, I don't care about the box, like, I want the doll. So here she is, and this was the other Barbie I kind of wanted. The previous one I got at the time of the Barbie movie was the one in the Western outfit, but I do like this jumpsuit, so I had always been tempted to get her. Now this Barbie comes with glasses, with lenses you can actually see through, which is always quite nice. However, the painting on these glasses is not the best. I think they'll kind of need to be gone over. Now, unfortunately, she does have a little bit of a dent where those glasses have been. It's probably what happens when you leave things in packaging too long. Her hair is extremely gelled down, very solid. She does have a cute little hairband though. But onto the main bit, which was the jumpsuit. So it's got these little faux buttons, but it's actually done up with poppers at the front. We have this belt, which it's sewn on either side, but does undo. So being a jumpsuit, obviously all one piece. Quite long trousers here to make up for the fact she is wearing heels, because obviously Barbies have inclined feet. The shoes aren't too bad for sort of heeled trainers, I guess. So for articulation, she's not fully articulated. She's got more like the Barbie Extra, which is sort of head, shoulder, elbow, just a single joint, wrist, got hip, and then once we've removed the cardboard, we have a single joint there as well. But luckily this is enough articulation to fit her in the car. And speaking of the car, it did also come with this certificate of authenticity, which I forgot to mention, and it's actually quite nice cardstock. And they often can be on just paper. Right, let's just try you in the back. Okay, so we can fit her in the back as well, although her legs are kind of poking out the front seat. However, it is nice that you can fit 4 dolls in here, you know, go on a bit of a road trip, or even if you don't want lots of people going with you, extra storage for your bags, not just in the boot. Now maybe I should end the video here, but let's have another quick story time. See, next week's video, I was going to be looking at Miniverse spa capsules. You see, at the beginning of the week, I'm filming this at the weekend, I noticed that my nearest toy store had finally got in the Miniverse spa capsules. On Friday, I just checked online just to see what the stock levels were like before I went and got anything. All Miniverse had gone. The recall seems to have finally got to the UK. But the spa shouldn't have been in it. The spa capsules don't contain resin, so those should still be available, but they just wiped everything Miniverse. Which I get, like, it's probably just safer, but they weren't part of the recall of the spa, so no spa capsules for me. So I instead grabbed a mini band to create, because these are probably next to go, as they also have resin in them. So as this is not the video I wanted, and next week's will be a different video from the video I planned, let's just open this now. This can just be the video of the unexpected. We might not quite have got what we wanted, but that doesn't mean we can't enjoy what we've got. So let's hope for something good in here before these get recalled. And this is going to be one with resin, so there is a chance it could get recalled. So let's see what we get. In the first bag, it is the placemat, the guide, and the collector's guide, which, you know what, I won't open this because this reveals what we're gonna get. Let's keep it a surprise at least until we've opened some more. Ooh! Chopsticks, mini tongs, and green onions. This is not one I've had before. I mean, I've had 2 cakes before, so we have something savoury this time. Right, in this bag we get quite nice black and orange bowl, some ramen, nori and noodles, and some evil resin broth. Final bag, we get the MasterChef stand and some chasu and boiled eggs, I think. Hoping chasu? So here we go, it's the pork belly ramen. So instructions, noodles, pork, the, is that like nori, is that seaweed? Put the broth. We then put the eggs, the green onions, and set it. Okay, so noodles first up. They are just all in one chunk, so let's pop them in. We then have our pork and boiled eggs. So it looks like we just kind of put our pork in. And then we have our 2 sheets of paper to be the nori. Okay, just rearrange that a bit. And now at this stage it says to put the broth in. So we're going to open that and be very careful not to touch any resin. Hopefully just because we're pouring it, it shouldn't touch us. So hopefully this is reasonably liquid. And we'll just pour out. Yep, it's quite a nice colour. It's sort of kind of a honey colour. So I guess we just kind of pour it in. I really think you maybe should have put some in first for the noodles to go in. I don't know. Not really sure how much we want in. It's probably enough. It's quite a lot. Next we are meant to put our eggs in. So let's carefully now we've got the broth in, because I don't want these. It's not going to go well, is it? Come on, go in. There we go. And then this one. No, don't go bad. And then finally our other green onions, which like they just kind of go on top. And now we just need to set it. Now I'm choosing to do that under this UV light, which is meant for gel nails, rather than this thing which everyone says is very weak. And here we have the finished dish. Not too bad looking. And we can eat it with these chopsticks, which slightly a pity they're stuck together. I think Miniverse did ones that were separate, which, you know, who knows if we'll ever get those. But this is quite a cool little dish. And now that Barbie has got herself a fancy car, she can drive and get herself a fancy meal from a restaurant. I hope she's hungry because that's quite a big bowl. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. It wasn't what I was planning, but it has meant I finally got to open this car. It's been sitting and staring at me for a while, and I've just been desperate to get this gorgeous car out the box. So while things might have been a little bit disappointing, this car is a win, and I'm so pleased to have finally got it out and can just enjoy it. Anyway, if you did like this video, please do hit the thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos, do subscribe, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!